Bukit Kasih Kanonang is a religious and cultural site located in Kanonang, Minahasa, North Sulawesi. The site consists of 3 hills that are connected by bridges and is considered to be a sacred site by the local Minahasa people. Bukit Kasih is a sulfur hill which is still very natural where tourists often take pictures in this place. Bukit Kasih was built in 2002. And Bukit Kasih is also known as a place where people from various religions gather and pray according to their belief. That's why it's called a symbol of peace and also harmony between religious communities. At the entrance to Bukit Kasih, there is a tolerance monument as high as 22 meters. Inside the monument, there are a symbol and quotes from each religion, which is Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, Buddha, and Confucius. This monument is also a monument to remind the tolerance in religious life. This tolerance monument has a shape of a pentagon. And you can see the walls have carved pictures of symbols and quotes from the scriptures of each religion. This monument is also a monument that can remind others to live tolerantly in religious life. This monument is also a monument to be able to remind others to be tolerant during religious life. And also, at the top of the monument, a state of dove is placed as a symbol of love and peace. The name of Bukit Kasih translates to Hill of Love in local language, and the site is often visited by both tourists and locals as a place to pilgrimage and worship. The site also offers a beautiful views of the surrounding landscape and is a popular spot for the photography. And one of the most unique features of Bukit Kasih Kanonang is the combination of traditional Minahasa belief and Christianity that is prevalent in the site architecture and also the artwork. And Bukit Kasih is also believed to be the place of the origin of the Minahasa ancestors Lumimuut and Toar. There are even carving of their faces on the hillside below the second peak, where these faces are carved with the intention that the Minahasa people will not forget their ancestors. Before climbing to the top of the Bukit Kasih, from below you can see a view from the winding steps leading to the top of the hill. There are also the 2 carved faces carved on the side of the hill. According to the local legend, the faces on the hill are the faces on the ancestor of the Minahasa people. According to the legend of Minahasa people, the face tags are those of Toar and Lumimuut. They also believed to be ancestor of the Minahasa people. Bukit Kasih in the past was said to be the place where the mother Lumimuut and the child Toar meet again. The face of Toar and Lumimuut are carved into the hillside below the second peak. One a little to the center, one more on the left side. From afar, these 2 faces seems to have hair, where actually it is a tree growing on the carving near his head. The face is carved with the intention that the Minahasa people will not forget their ancestors. Religious tourism in that place was deliberately established to counter enemies' belief with the sculptures of Toar and Lumimuut faces. The story of Toar and Lumimuut is closely related to the belief of the Minahasa people before they embraced the religion. Visitors can take a closer look at how the existence of the 5 houses of worship at this peak. To enter Bukit Kasih, visitors are charged a fee of 20,000 rupiahs per person, and if you are bring your own vehicles, you will be charged an additional parking fee of 5,000 rupiahs per vehicles. Throughout the Bukit Kasih area, visitors will be presented with a soothing view. Various trees can be seen adorning the less tropical hills with the panoramic views that are still beautiful and green. Besides that, Bukit Kasih is also known as a sulfur hill which is still active and has a cold atmosphere. Because the location of the slopes is not far from the Mount Soputan. By visiting Bukit Kasih, you will see how beautiful it will be if a religious life in Indonesia was accompanied by a life of high tolerance of each of its adherents. That will be the various kinds of difference that exist from every resident in Indonesia. We will be more able to live harmony and peace if we can foster a sense of mutual respect among the others. And you can visit Bukit Kasih to support the ecotourism in North Sulawesi.